If you get the feeling that you've forgotten something, I can't think what it could be, but I just got that feeling I've forgotten something here. Anyway, there we are. And I don't know why. My computer is going kind of wacky ever since I updated it. So anyway, there it seems to be. Today's reading is going to be brief for two reasons. Well, first of all, welcome to another reading from the Science of Mind magazine, The Daily Guides. If you like these readings, please pass them on to other people. Just send it out in whatever mode you use. Email, Facebook, Twitter, Threads, X, LinkedIn, whatever it is that you use as a medium to pass things on, just please use it and send them out. And Instagram, of course. We would really appreciate that. Two reasons. One is it's short and it's really to the point, and there's really not much explanation needed. That's the first reason. The second one is the fact that I have to go down to a business meeting. I think I mentioned it yesterday, in the near future. So here we go. Because I'm an engineer, I don't believe in belaboring things if it's not necessary. I think it's pretty clear. If it isn't, well, you can always text me and say, hey, David, wasn't clear. Please explain this, that, or the other. Okay, so here we go. It's called The Miracle of Mindfulness. The Miracle of Mindfulness. We've spoken about mindfulness quite a lot. And if you didn't hear one of those discussions or explanations, well, here's another one. First one is from the master of mindfulness, the late, great Thich Nhat Hanh. In Peace in Every Step, Peace is Every Step, says, every breath we take, every step we make can be filled with peace, joy, and serenity. We need only to be awake and alive in the moment. And as I said, that was Thich Nhat Hanh. And he is the one, I think, who actually introduced the word mindfulness, at least made it popular. Ernest Holmes also quite simply says, everything in my world works harmoniously and divinely. I live in a completeness of this present moment. And that's from This Thing Called You. Excuse me. That was on page 94, at least in Mary Davis's edition. And of course, she's our writer for this month, who says, the spiritual journey does not swim on the surface of life. We know there's a deep ocean within, and we're ready to swim in it, plumbing the depths of our power and connection. There are brilliant colors, and we want to see them all, the colors of joy, peace, and even pain. To do this, we have to transport ourselves to the only place where life is happening, right here. And I would say right now. Vietnamese monk and mindfulness master, who we just heard from, Thich Nhat Hanh, defines mindfulness as, quote, the energy to be here and to witness deeply everything that happens in the present moment, aware of what is going on within and without, unquote. The practice then is to release our concerns and our fears and gently bring our awareness to where we are. And miraculously, we can always find a moment of peace in the present moment. Being mindful means that when we wash dishes, we are not thinking about getting the car fixed. When we listen to, and this one is especially important, when we listen to a friend, we're not thinking of what we are going to have for dinner. What we gain by not dividing our attention are the gifts of peace and joy. When we practice mindfulness, we move from task to task, feeling grounded and refreshed, and we offer a beautiful gift of healing to others with our compassionate presence. Bring your awareness into the present moment over and over today. Allow a gentle calm to envelop you. The peace we seek is right here, right now. So, It's a pretty simple message. Is it easy? No. No, it's not easy because we've not been brought up that way. Many of us multitask. I multitask. I know lots of people who multitask. If you're a little bit ADHD, doesn't help either. But then again, if you are, mindfulness really helps. The trick really, and it's not mentioned here, and I've mentioned it often, and I repeat it again here, is living in awareness. If you are aware of what is going on inside you and outside you, you are living in awareness. And when you're living in awareness, you're living in the present moment. And the beauty of it is that you're able to internally and externally react. Not anymore. You can respond. So instead of reacting, you can respond. And when you really just live in the present moment, it's good. Now, don't get me wrong. We learn from the past and we plan for the future. That's good. But what it means is that we are aware of what we're doing. We are aware that we're in the present moment planning for the future. We're aware that we're in the present moment learning from the past. So that's really the message for today, is to live in the present moment, live in awareness. If that's not clear, let me know. How do we do it? Our daily spiritual practices, and to keep reminding ourselves as to what we're doing. And especially if you're in the presence of others and they are talking to you, then guess what? When you pay them really close attention, they will really, really appreciate that. And you do it by acknowledging what they're saying. You can repeat back, if I understand what you tell me, this is it. Well, thank you. And you mentioned their name. Once again, I think, is this what you're trying to say? Or is this what you're saying right now? And they'll correct you if you're wrong. But the main thing is they will then get the message that you really are in the present moment. You really are listening to them. So hope this helped. The affirmation, it's a long one. I find peace in the present moment and use mindfulness to do one thing at a time with great love and attention. I find peace in the present moment and use mindfulness to do one thing at a time with great love and attention. Reverend Lisa will be back tomorrow morning at 9:30. I'll be back tomorrow morning, tomorrow evening, around about 5 p.m. So until next time, namaste.